everyone, and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Lich Souls Gaming. I am your Dungeon Master, Michael, and we have an exciting session in store for you tonight. But before we get into all that, a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can be using at your tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com, and if you're in our Twitch chat, we have a really nifty command where you can put !midnight for a direct clickable link. Spotify has their music, but they also have music videos on YouTube, and you can even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. Midnight Syndicate for your spoopy D&D music. And also pretty cool. So they have a really wide range of things. So
I recommend welcoming it to not just your D&D table, but to any given table. You're sitting down at the dining table, you ask Alexa or Google to play some Midnight Syndicate, and then you'll see. Right. You'll see who's in our corner. You'll hear who's in our corner. You won't see. They won't come to your house.
Use it for your house for trick-or-treating. It's a great time. Anyway, you might notice that we have a lot of really cool character portraits. These characters were made by our artist, our resident artist here in the campaign, Jeremiah, who plays Aspen, who's on the top left of our overlay here. You can commission him. You can utilize his talents for a very fair price. All you have to do is join our Discord and message him, or you can follow his Instagram, message him on Instagram, and do the business transaction. Great time. It's fantastic. There we go. What else do I got? Sorry, I'm like, everything's kind of easily scrambled on my notepad. I'm like,
well,
did you know that our campaign is going to be ending soon?
What?
Oh my god.
August
14th.
It may even be today.
It's not It's August 14th. August 14th is when this campaign
Spoilers.
will come to its epic
we
conclusion.
survived this fight.
Not all of us.
I mean, people can't have backup characters. We can. This whole story's thrown out for just a new party to take over, and
Jeremiah's got some time to do some extra art while you guys are on the cruise.
And campaign 3 will begin August 28th, set in the same universe as this campaign, unlike our campaign 1 to campaign 2. Campaign 3 will take place in the same universe as this campaign, but where in the timeline? Who's to say?
See, if you remove every single member of the Seekers and you replace them with different Seekers, are they still the Seekers in the end?
Yes.
Yeah, but then what if we get back together in the next campaign? Who's the real Seekers? The current Seekers or us, the reunited Seekers?
Oh, no, I mean, no. Anyway, the new campaign will take place in a new continent featuring a much different environment from what the party currently faces. It's going to be really great. It is. It's great. The whole campaign dynamic is going to be much different from this one, and I am looking 100%. Forward to it. So, yes. I don't think I have any other announcements. Other than, everybody, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, as we welcome you to our table, and we are beginning session 86 of Prestige Encounters. And here to tell us what happened last week in his very own words, as he takes his last breaths, is none other than Revlor.
Sorry. I'm not getting teary-eyed. It's just my eyes are really it's really dry in my office right now. I'm so sorry. We managed to slay the last demon and get Tor back up on his feet. Wait, what the? Sorry, my thing is messed up. I'm sorry. Let me start over. We managed to slay the last demon, and we got Tor back up on his feet. And we'd all been hit pretty bad, so Pudak was able to heal Tora as well as ourselves with the help of Galder. Casimir noticed that the rings that the demon had dropped had turned out to be some pretty useful things here. One of which could be permanently attached to any weapon to help buff it up a little bit, which he's so entrusted with me. Aspen then told us that it was time for us to plant the seed, and that we needed some divine water to restore some of his people so they could start the ritual to grow the tree. All the while having to hold off Baldinea. Easier said than done. Round after round, Baldinea just keeps throwing everything she has at us. It was almost too much to bear. In one particular instance, it almost was too much to bear for me, as one of her spellcasters did something that just itched something in the back of my mind. But luckily, Mordecai had given me a death ward before we started, so I was able to fight off the voice and keep on in the fight. Unfortunately, though, Baldinea got the best of Galder, and he went down. And unfortunately, I don't think there's any bringing him back. We keep fighting on and on to protect these Furbulks in hopes that hopefully we can save this land. Everyone's taking hit after hit, and there it is again. Voice in the back of my mind, but I don't think I can fight it off this time. Kill. Why is my vision growing dark? It's just... No, this can't be it. This can't be it. Amelia, I'm sorry.
And initiative will resume as Revlor takes his last few breaths. At the top of initiative is Aspen. Aspen, it's your turn.
Yes, I was muted. We are in quite the pickle here. This mushroom appeared next to me, and I will react appropriately. Okay. Yeah, Aspen's gonna use a hidden step. Just turn invisible. And he will move 30 feet this way. As to avoid any opportunity attacks from the mushroom. And he will use the blight spell. I'm sorry, not the blight spell. He will use the erupting earth spell at the 4th level. A square, I think it will only get the bear thing.
Which one?
Here we go. I'll draw out the square here. The purple one.
Okay.
Yeah, this square right here. So it needs to make a
I need you to redraw that because it's
dexterity saving throw.
I need you to redraw
It's
that.
kind of just destroys. Yeah.
That was someone's home.
I think I get the pass on
Okay.
this.
All right, and he needs to make it.
I need a dexterity save.
Okay.
Yep.
That will be an 8 from the fungal bear.
Yeah, that'll fail terribly and horribly. That will be
12.
yeah, just 12 bludgeoning damage there.
12.
And that
points
whole
of
area
bludgeoning
is
damage.
difficult terrain.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
All right, Pudak is next. Tora is on deck.
Unmute myself. First of all, I want to get rid of this. So, try my best with attacking her. So, let's do this. Does a 16 hit?
16 will in fact hit.
That's 17, 20 damage.
20 points of damage against the one that is marked green.
Yes.
Still
Good.
standing.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, give her more. So another one. 23 with 21 damage. She's still standing?
She is not.
Okay, finally.
She is down.
And let me see if I get this right. Because I can. Shit, I was reading it. Yeah, I'm gonna sheathe my dagger. No, I can't. That is shit. No, I'm just gonna pause to stab the spur. Yes, I'm stabbing the damn thing. That's a 30 to hit.
30 will hit.
Oh my.
Damage is not required, just to save you a little bit of time. It will explode. I need a save from you, Pudak.
Which one was it? Constitution?
I believe it's Constitution.
That's a 9.
That will fail. Let me grab my monster manual. I do know that 9 fails.
Well, it's under 10. Cuts it 9. No. I got... Cat wants to cuddle. Oh, and it's painful.
You would have imagined that. Hold on a second. Okay. I am insane. The mushrooms I cannot find at the moment.
Does that mean they despawn?
No.
Okay.
There
I
it
can
is.
find them.
Okay.
I can
They
see 3 of them.
No, I got
They
it.
all
I
just
got
wither
it.
and die.
So you are going to take necrotic damage. It is. I'm sorry, not necrotic poison. Uh, 21 points of poison damage from the mushroom as it explodes and its spores. Anything else for your turn?
It's a turn. Ow, 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 ow. Mute.
All right. Well, in that case, it's going to be Tor's turn. So Kifley's on deck. Mordecai's in the hole.
Ooh, I've got a whole week to think about what I'm going to do. And I know. I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action to Mordecai. And then I'm going to cast a really cool spell called Thunder Wave. Can I get a Con 18 on Beldenea, please?
Con 18 on Belden. I did forget to mention one thing. These 2 furbolgs will die in the mushroom explosion.
Whoa.
The
Did
con
they fail?
save, they failed. The con save from Beldenea is going to be a 15.
Oh, that fails. Wait,
Yes,
this was
she
not.
fails.
This was not the plan. Okay, she's going to take 2d8 thunder damage
Okay.
for 7, and she is pushed 10 feet away from me.
All right.
Michael,
That's 5, 10.
Mm.
Yes.
at least
my
one of those furbolgs was in my aura.
It didn't. It did not make a difference.
Okay,
with how they
okay,
rolled.
okay.
And how much
At
was that
least-
damage for Thunderwave?
7.
7. Okay, thank you.
I had to try.
Now, where do I sprint? 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I climb over these like branches or roots? Sorry.
They will be double
Or are they
moving.
Amazing thunderwave damage, though.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. Oh, that was not. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, with that, Zolkifli's turn. Mordecai's on deck.
Okay. First of all, tell me, the spore bear here that's marked purple, it appears to have a little bleeding eye icon. Does that mean it's blinded?
It is currently blind, yeah. From
It
your,
is, right.
sword
Blinded
effect.
from my sword. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I will attack it now with my hybrid form Predator Strike with advantage. Here it comes. 24 to hit.
Hits.
It will deal 14 points of damage.
14. Okay.
So that's slashing and psychic, and its speed is lowers by 10 feet. Lowers the speed by 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to take
Just
a
to,
bonus action.
Just to clarify, it's blinded from Aspen's blindness deafness spell, so it's
Oh.
making a save at the end of its turns.
That's not from the sword then.
Oh, there we go.
Kefli also did the sword on the same bear in the last.
It doesn't matter. It's
session.
blind.
Yeah,
Continue on.
it's double blind.
Sure. I'm going to take a bonus action to do another attack on it. Here we go. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Dealing 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. It's looking really good.
Okay. I'm not going to break away from it. Turning around, I see what's happening with Adagora and Tora having narrowly escaped. I move. I bolt away from it using the mobile feat to get away without fear of opportunity attack.
Okay.
And I go straight for Adagora and take a slash at her. Now she has the brand of castigation on her.
Before you do that, I will let you know, I'll just a friendly reminder that green circle is lingering spores. So you would know this, and you would have to make a save if you were to enter it, but since that was last week, I'm gonna let you rethink that choice if you so chose.
Okay. How about that route right there? Gets around it. I don't want to interrupt the circle.
The big green circle that she's currently standing in.
Oh, the big green circle.
Yeah, that
okay.
is lingering spores. The orange one you saved from already.
That's what I mean. Okay. Love it. Okay, in that case, I will, with my remaining attack, this is why I did that bonus action to save an extra attack, I'll use my longbow and attack with that.
Okay.
Strike her, it's going to be 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
And it will deal 16 points of damage.
Okay.
16, 6. All right. And that's it. That's the turn.
All right. Mordecai, it is now your turn, and then we have some creatures on deck.
Sweet. So I will start by, let's see. Oh, sick. I'm going to cast Vortex Warp, twin spelled it on both Tora and Pudak, and move, assuming I have consent, move Tora all the way up into this corner, and move Pudak right next to her, Daldinea.
On this part.
Yeah.
So outside of the circle.
Yeah. Assuming they're both okay with that.
All right.
And then I will use my bonus action to use my breath. Oh. On Adagora and the one mushroom beneath her.
Okay, what's the save and what type of damage is it?
It's force damage and it's a DC 19 dexterity save.
All right. Well, she for her dexterity save is going to get a 25. The mushroom though explodes, so I need a con save from Pudak, Mordecai, Casimir, and that's it.
And Adagora, I guess.
She's immune to this effect.
I figured.
It's not Adagora, it's Baldinea.
Baldinea, of course.
Con save?
Con save.
Yeah, it's at disadvantage, that's 25.
It's a 19.
Oh, I forgot to mention one little thing, by the way. So none of you take damage from that, but Pudak, from the first explosion that you experienced, I will say that you have breathed in these spores and you can feel them working their way through your system as you are now diseased.
I'm immune.
He's a
and
paladin.
Poisoned.
Not immune to poison.
I'm not immune to poison.
You're the poison condition, so.
You better touch yourself, man.
I am touching myself.
All right. Anything
You
else
don't
for your turn
need
there, Mordecai?
Nope. That'll be it. Just make sure Adagora takes the
Baldinea.
Sorry. Baldinea takes
that?
the 14 damage.
14 damage. Thank you.
She's not a
Look,
fire lady.
look, Pastor, look at you. Seriously, you need to get me into Cloud.
Into Cloud?
Couldn't you destroy them before parting me?
Also, can you redraw that? For your breath weapon, do you choose what creatures are and are not affected by it?
No, but it's like
Okay.
this.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was more angled up. Anyway, all right. With that, it is now the caster's turn down here. She is going to start preparing a spell. All right.
That's nice.
It has a range of 150 feet, and she is going to cast Circle of Death right here in the middle of the
Oh my god.
I don't have
the-
line of sight anyway, so I couldn't have countered with these mushrooms. So.
the ritual marks. So I need it's a 60-foot radius sphere from that range. So let me go ahead and measure this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's everybody.
Circle of Sphere has
It's not
60.
me, thank you.
60-foot
am
radius sphere
outside.
from within range, except for Tora. So I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC for this is going to be. The DC for this is going. Let me get this 15 on the con save. And let me go ahead and start rolling for those Turbogs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we include Aspen's mother.
Con saves.
All
Yeah, I
right.
don't-
So we have a 21 for Aspen's mom. We have a 15. I'm going clockwise at this point. A 15, so he succeeds. A 13, so he fails. A 10, so he fails. I need to roll 2 more. A 15, he succeeds. A 14, he succeeds. So the bottom 2 fail. And the damage for this is 8d6 necrotic damage. And if you got a 15 or higher, you're only taking half.
Yeah, Casimir is taking full.
25 points of necrotic damage. Could have been a lot worse. But 25 points of necrotic damage. The last 2 Furbolgs are
Stone
down.
Endurance.
25.
That is exactly as many hit points as they had. So
I'm
You're
using
running it.
Stone's Endurance.
noted. Thank you.
I am going to use Song of Defense and use a 4th level spell slot to reduce that to 5 damage.
Okay.
I've never used that feature, hooray.
I was like, what is that? You just made that up on the spot. I don't know what that is.
No, it's a higher level Blade Singer feature. I get 5 times the spell level I use to reduce damage taken. So it's a really
Interesting.
cool feature. But I also used a 4th level spell slot
Also
to reduce
forgot
20 damage.
to delete that mushroom off.
And that's my reaction.
Okay. So
And I succeed on my con save for concentration.
nice. I need to move her now. She's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. And now it's the bear's turn next to Casimir. He's gonna make his attacks against you.
Is he?
It's a bite attack.
Damn.
That is going to be 17 to hit.
No.
Next attack is going to be a 19 to hit.
Nope.
All right. So as this bear is trying to attack, you manage to fight off its bites. And yeah, no damage is done. However, it is
No, Adagora's
Beltadea's
turn.
turn. Beltadea's turn.
I did it on purpose.
She is going to yes, that is what she will do.
What?
She is going to cast Entangle on Mordecai. Mordecai, I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
You have bardic inspiration if you wish.
Yeah,
It's a D12.
that's an 18.
Her spell save is a 22. That will fail.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm also going to use what is it? Why do I keep magical guidance and spend 1 sorcery point to reroll
Reroll the
strength save?
20.
Yeah.
Can only get worse.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So that's a 17 now.
Just a reminder for
What did
this
I call
first
it?
level conjuration spell is that you are considered restrained until the spell's effect ends, but she is now concentrating on it. You can use your action to try to make a strength check to free yourself from it. So that is an action, not a save at the end of your turn. And then, you know, she will end her turn. So she doesn't have anything else she can really do. Bear's turn. Bear is going to...
A driving car? How can that be?
1, 2, that's 10 feet. 25, 30.
So it started in difficult terrain and it had 10 less feet in its speed.
Yeah, that's I accounted for that in the first
You can
place.
factor that in.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a perception check for my action using the search action. So that's what I'll do. 13 as he smells the air and looks for something to attack. So yeah, you notice that his attention starts to get turned towards the furbolgs in the ritual circle as they are closest to him. And what does this type of save for the blindness deafness effect at the end of his turn, Jeremiah?
I believe it's Constitution. Yeah, it's Constitution, and he does it at disadvantage because he's undead.
Okay. 15.
That fails. He's still
Alright,
blinded.
He's still blind. With that, at the end of his turn, Beldanea is going to make an attack using her pseudopod with advantage against Mordecai. Mordecai, that is going to be a 28 to hit.
Hits.
That is 17 points of bludgeoning damage plus 5 points of poison.
So 23 in total.
23 in total. All right, Casimir, it's your turn, and everyone's out of initiative.
Casimir is going to fire a
Casimir's on
lightning
deck.
bolt through the bears into the mushroom.
Okay.
So they need to make a DC 18 dex save, which the middle bear does at disadvantage.
You're firing at the two bears or through the mushrooms to hit the caster?
He's firing it
They're
at
blind.
the two bears
Okay.
into
Okay.
the mushroom,
will
straight under
automatically
feet.
fail
Yeah, boom.
because he explodes. Nobody's in the range. The two bears.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I still don't have line of sight on the caster, unfortunately.
yeah, but technically, I appreciate you not.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a magical effect.
Yeah.
The bear got a 17 for his first save, which just fails. The one marked pink. That's gonna be 42 points of damage. Okay, for the second one, that's a 15. So both fail. So let me go ahead and do their damage. Okay, so the one marked purple as he runs towards the furbolgs, his body seizes, his muscles tense, and this burnt smell of flesh fills the air as he is no longer alive. The other one, however, hasn't taken as much damage as his friend, and he's mad. You hurt his feelings.
This is fine.
So he gets hit with it. He's tensed up. Anything else your turn?
No, Casimir's gonna hold his ground, and that's my turn.
All right. Initiative count 20, everybody. The mushroom that is still up is going to exert a puff of spores. So
This is the first time one's been alive at the beginning of 20.
everybody search your memory as well as you can. For those of you who saved against the effect of the orange circle, the mind control spores, you do not have to make this save. Anybody else who's in that radius sphere from that mushroom, if you're within 20 feet of that mushroom, you need to make the save. Is there anybody who's within 20 feet who has not saved against the mushroom next to Mordecai and Casimir?
I think everyone's saved, right? I have.
I have not saved from the orange circle yet.
So you're the one who needs to make the wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay, so your hand is up.
That's a 7.
And you're the only one. Okay, cool.
Do those two for bugs count?
They've already saved against it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, they didn't. I will make that save. They succeed against it. But
The first person to fail.
Casimir, you are considered charmed by Baldanea.
Oh, this is a charm effect? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter even if it was advantage. It was a 7 and a 7. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a charmed effect. It's one of those things where it's like not a charmed spell. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like a secondary effect. Anyway, Aspen, it is your turn.
It's my turn? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Aspen is going to be a silly Billy, and he's going to move over here using 25 feet of his movement.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to cast Firestorm.
Okay.
And I was just measuring this out, using the rule that each square must have a adjacent face and all that. I am able to hit all of the enemies with 7 squares. I can measure it out if you'd like.
Hold up.
Seven squares.
I can.
Okay. So which one are you hitting?
Which one am I hitting?
Like every creature, including the caster?
Yes.
Okay.
So all of them need to make dexterity saving throws.
Pretty cool move.
They're gone. Caster lady, she will make her dexterity saving throw first. That will be an 11, which will fail.
Yes.
The bear that's marked pink gets advantage on that because it is a magical effect. That is 16, which I believe also fails.
Yep.
The mushroom will automatically fail, and that will explode. So I do need, I will need saving throws here in a second.
Yep.
And then Baldanea will fail.
All right. So it's 47 points of fire damage.
All right. Everyone is still standing. All right.
All right.
Anything else for your turn?
Let me just triple check. Aspen will give himself use his bonus action to give himself a blood boon, and he will take a d6 of necrotic damage. 4
Okay.
points. That's it.
All right, Pudak is next with actually, sorry, at the end of Aspen's turn. Linnea is going to exert her will on her new thrall, and she is going to tell Casimir to go up and use their movement speed to attack Mordecai, using his special little blade.
Yeah, which doesn't have any special effects on it right now. Hey, Mordecai, what's up?
Michael, I have a question.
Yeah,
Is
what's
the
up?
mushroom is the mushroom next to me still alive?
Oh no, it died. I'm gonna need saves from. I need con saves from everybody, including Casimir, that was in a 20-foot radius from that. So that includes O'Kifley, 2 of the Furbolgs.
16.
You succeed.
11.
Pudak fails.
11 as well.
All right. The 2
Providing
Furbolgs
that-
succeed. They take 0 damage. However, it seems that everybody else failed.
Couple of people failed.
Well,
Three.
yeah.
26 points of damage, poison damage.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and roll some d12s. Zulkifli, you have 8 for your number. Remember that. 8 is your
Okay.
number. Mordecai, you have 1. Because you failed as well. Casimir succeeded. Casimir, you take 0 damage, by the way. And Pudak, you don't have a number because you've already been affected by the spores. So
I've been affected by them as
I've
well.
also been affected.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the
That's what the number is.
Yeah.
So on additional to your number, can I get a nature check from you, Zulkifli? And then you guys both have the poison condition.
Nature check. Okay. Oh man. Any chance this has anything to do with Fey, fiends, or undead? Given that this is a Fey
No.
world, would I have advantage on this one, given my Bloodhunter nature?
It does not.
Suit yourself. That is a 4.
Okay, Mordecai, I'll let you make a nature check as well. And Pudak, why not? You're all been infected by this.
That's a natural 20 for an 18.
Okay, that'll do it. Mordecai, these mushrooms specifically, their spores infect their host. And once you've been infected by them, you have anywhere between like 1 to 12 hours before it kills you.
Do I know any more than that? Like, that's a very wide range.
It is a poison that fills your system and basically infects your body, and eventually you'll drop. It'll stop your heart, and it'll use your body to grow new forms of itself.
so between
Okay, so I took the poison
1 to 12
condition.
hours on a D12.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why I had a 1. That's comforting.
That's okay.
However,
I'll kill.
Pudak, as a person who's immune to disease, does not have this effect.
Does the 15 hit Mordecai?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. That
Ooh, nice.
was a bad roll.
No, that was a
All right,
great roll. I
Pudak,
don't
it's your turn.
I'm charmed, man. I'm no longer on your side.
My firewall is still up. That was the whole roll. Yeah, I am. This is a shitty thing. I'm touching myself with lay on hands,
Do it.
and will spend a lot of it to heal myself a little bit and get rid of the poison
Yo.
condition.
Yo.
Hey, self-love is still love.
It is. Anything else for your turn?
So I'm doing this, and yeah, no, not really. I can't stab. I can't do anything. This.
Okay, well, with that, it is now Tor's turn, so Kifli's on deck. Mordecai's in the hole.
Okay, let's get down to business.
we said healing hand or the lay on hand is half healing too because of area, right? Everything.
Correct. Thank you for remembering. They really did pay attention.
Pretty please, could I get the blue, the like caster lady that is marked blue to do a wisdom 18 as I am casting Otto's irresistible dance on her. She's really starting to annoy me.
One of the best
Otto's
spell
irresistible
names.
17.
She fails. She starts dancing.
Dancing irresistibly amazing.
A dancing creature must use all its movement to dance while leaving its space and has disadvantage on dex saving throws and attack rolls. While the target is affected by the spell, other creatures have advantage on attacks roll against it. As an action, a dancing creature can make a wisdom save to regain control of itself. On a successful save, the spell ends.
All right.
Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this spell, if that's
This
anything.
fungal witch just starts to dance, and it is interesting and grotesque at the same time. And
Esmir has PTSD
what is the type of dance that goth people do? That's the kind of dance she's doing, where she's like,
The one from Wednesday?
where she's like flinging her arms, like.
Are you talking about the cyber goth dance?
Yes, that's the kind of dance.
Yeah,
she's
I was
doing.
thinking about that exactly too.
She's doing the cyber goth dance. Think of the video where there's a bunch of goth people in like a concrete like underbridge, and it's like playing the Thomas
Like
the Tank
the-
Engine song.
Like the Moira dancing mode in
Yes,
Overwatch.
that one. Anyway, that's what she's doing. Anything else for turn there, Tora?
Yes, please. I would like to give. How much is the real 60 feet? I will give my inspiration to Aspen, and that's gonna be all.
All right, and with that, Zulkifli, Mordecai is on deck.
Excuse me. Okay. Sensing a distinct threat from that direction, Zul's gonna run 25 feet. Straight at the caster. Just bearing down on her. I have the poison condition at the moment, don't I?
You do.
Okay. Yep. I'm going to use my first attack to shove her prone. Which I believe is at advantage because I'm in my hybrid form, so that's a 23. She has to beat a 23.
Natural 1.
Okay, prone on the ground. I now rake my claws over her, run my nails across the skin of her face.
Okay.
And this will be a straight roll.
Does her getting attacked affect the spell at all? Does her
Affect a spell?
Does her dancing get affected by you attacking her?
Sorry. Let me read it real quick.
27 does hit, by the way, so continue on with your turn while he reads that.
The dancing creature must use.
Yeah. Legs will be cooking still.
No, she just gets to try on her turn to stop dancing.
Okay.
She'll take 28 points of damage, some of which will be necrotic. Is she resistant to necrotic?
That kills her.
5. Bang!
She only had 3 HP left.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So she is dead.
Rude.
Okay. So we'll have a bonus action. I turn. I only used 25 feet of movement there. She's still got another 30, so I can return there. The worm is looking. Sorry, the bear thing is looking pretty good, right?
He's looking at her too.
Okay. Oh, is it? I see.
In fact,
I will use
everybody
blue. I will
that is your
attempt.
enemy is looking pretty hurt at the moment.
Oh. On Baldenea, I will attempt Blood Curse of the Binding. It's a bonus action. I reach out, try to focus on whatever passes for blood inside that horrible body, and I need a strength saving throw, DC 16.
Strength saving throw. Interesting. 14. I'm gonna use a legendary resistance. My second one.
14. Oh, fine. All right. All right. Take it away. Your turn.
All right, Mordecai is up next.
I'm going to first breathe on her. Give me a DC 19 dexterity save.
Okay.
That's like so grossly worded. I'm just gonna breathe on her.
Yeah, no,
she
like
succeeds
Get
with
closer to
a
breathe on her neck from
25.
behind.
25.
so that's 9 damage.
9 points of damage. All right. She's hurt.
And I think I'm the first one to attack her since her turn.
So yeah, she needs to make a con save on Entangle,
Yeah.
which she literally cannot fail this. No matter what I roll, she cannot fail. She succeeds.
Did she make one against Aspen? The fire?
Firestorm? That was
That was 45.
which half of that. Okay, I'll make that now. She succeeds on that with 27.
Darn, I was hoping.
I know.
Does it count as? Wait, hold on. Never mind.
Anyway, anything else for your turn?
Yes, I'm going to move up next to Pudak and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Well, you're restrained. You can't move.
Really?
Yeah, entangled is restrained. You're entangled, my friend.
Oh, speed becomes 0. My bad. My bad. In that case, I'm not doing that.
Bring yourself back to hit range.
Uh,
You don't get away that quickly.
Inflict
Frey.
wounds.
And instead, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on Pudak, me, Casimir, and Zilkifli. So we all take 18 healing.
Or 9 healing, technically.
Or yeah, right.
Couldn't you target the Furbox tool?
Oh, probably. Are they hurt?
The two
Sorry.
on the left are hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I will also target them for the 9 healing.
Okay. That puts them back at full
And-
health.
And with that, Pudak, if you'd like to use your reaction to make an attack, you can do so.
Just a second.
I'm like, so Zol's just sort of urging you. No, get Revela, heal him.
One of Reveler's eyes is rolling on the ground.
You know what? I wanted to go defense, but yes,
Meanwhile,
yes, I will try to slap this bitch.
All right, I'm excited for this.
Is it 25 hit?
25 hits.
Good. Here's the sneak attack and the strike of giant stuff too. So she needs to do a wisdom saving throw, DC 21.
She's resistant to fire. By the way.
That's
I forgot to
okay. We'll
mention
have
on
that.
the firestorm, but she did take half from that. So 16. That's with the sneak attack, and then 20 with the strike of the giant. Anything else? Or is that just all you're doing?
The wisdom saving throw.
Well, yeah, I was asking if there's any more damage. That is a 25.
Yeah,
She's
she
looking really
makes
hurt.
it.
Michael, can she make a con save?
Yes. For you, absolutely.
For me?
But once again, since she took 20 points of damage, she literally cannot fail this con save. Because no matter what, her con save will be higher than 10. 24.
Okay.
Stop.
We all need to do more than 20.
Yeah, no, and then that's
It is
Bear
now
turn.
my bear's turn. Okay. The bear. He's gonna
The
attack
bear's
you, Kaz.
un-
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, the bear was undead, right?
Yes.
He takes damage.
How much damage?
5 radiant.
He's still standing. Yeah. At the end of your turn, though, Pudak.
That wasn't my end of my.
I'm sorry. At the end of your turn, Mordecai, Beldane is going to exert her will once again on Casimir. Which Casimir, you're still able to. You're not like
No.
unable to act as yourself, but it's in these moments when these spores take root in your brain and tell you what to do. She is going to tell you specifically
Yeah.
to run around to Mordecai here
Okay.
and attack him again. And remember, he's restrained, so you get advantage.
Do I? Yeah. Does the bear take an opportunity attack on me?
He will not. He will not take his reaction to take an opportunity attack on you.
I
He
don't know
chooses
why
not
I'm
to.
welcoming you to do
Because
that.
all of them are connected in the brains. Via,
22.
Actually, sorry. Give me a second here. I know I said it with attack, but give me a second here. If we'll still use that roll if it's relevant, but I want to look at something.
Are you looking at my spell slots?
I am.
That's cruel. But I love it.
know.
yeah, and I have to sit here and just wait for him to go through them.
Left.
He's gonna make you do the anime move.
I'm not
use-
gonna. No, not that. I am gonna have you instead cast fireball on yourself.
On myself?
Like, and just to be specific, right here.
Mm-hmm. At what level?
We'll do the lowest level you can. I'm not gonna be that much of a person. So 4th level is all you have left.
Yeah, 4th and 5th, yeah.
4th, yeah. So right here, the bear will have to make a 2.
It is definitely a Casimir fireball because they always suck.
Counter spell
You're gonna
at
counterspell
4th
it?
level.
You're gonna have to roll it.
At 4th level.
I will need you to make an Arcana check.
An Arcana check.
Yeah, to see if you know it's 4th level or not.
It's a
Yes.
21.
So I will let you do that 4th level. Otherwise, how would you know to do that 4th level?
All right.
So as Casimir begins to do this, which would absolutely devastate the battlefield, must I say, for that 30 points, Mordecai will counterspell it, and it will fail. So with that, it is now the bear's turn officially. He is going to run up and attack Mordecai. Actually, no, he's going to attack Zulkifli. Zulkifli needs some love too. Zulkifli
Bear versus
Yeah, what the hell?
does a a 19 hit.
No.
It's gonna attack again. Ooh, does a 29 hit?
Yeah.
All right. Oop. This is gonna be 17 points of piercing damage, which I believe is halved for you.
Indeed. Thank you.
And then the force damage is going to be 4.
Oh.
4 points of force damage from this bite as it crushes down on your arm, but then it continues to press down with this magical force of its bite. Barely piercing through, and it will be that turn. Beldane is going to turn around. Excuse me. She's going to turn around. And she's going to go after this very annoying paladin behind her. She does not like how bright he is, how showy he is, and she is going to attack him. 24 to hit.
Yes.
That will be 19 points of bludgeoning damage, 14
Ow.
points of poison damage. So 33 total.
That's too much.
Well, wait. She gets 2 more of those. I'm gonna roll this one with my opalite die. $28 to hit.
Nah, if 25 only hits me.
20 points of bludgeoning damage. 15 points of poison damage. 35 total.
Yeah.
Are you still up?
Barely standing.
I like the little dance.
I'm down to 3, so I look
one
shit
last
right
roll.
now.
One last roll. That's cocked. I'll re-roll that. You didn't want to know what the number of most facing up was. Okay.
Natural 20.
25 to hit.
No, only the first time.
That is 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. I'm down.
And you are down. Pudak
Oh,
goes down. So not only do you have 2 dead members of your party, you have 1 who is currently unconscious. However, as luck may have it, that is the end of her turn. She has used up her action.
Sadly, we have to update the map and get rid of my firewall. It sadly goes poof.
He wasn't doing much anyways.
At this point, everybody's
anymore.
kind of doing it. And now that everybody's been affected by the oh, you're good. You're already doing it. Cool. There we go. All right, cool. Casimir, it is now your turn.
I was doing so well.
Yeah.
This is a really hard fight.
Yeah, so Casimir has control of himself. He goes, Mordecai, get away from me. And he's going to go at her with the Singing Blade for both of his strikes, if he can.
Okay.
So it's 21 to hit on the first one. So it's with the extra damage, it's 23.
Okay.
And then again.
Before you attack again.
Okay.
That does take her down to 0 HP.
Okay.
She and the bear both disappear in a cloud of spores.
Oh. Am I still charmed?
You don't feel the pull of her consciousness on your own at this moment in time. And we're going to continue on with the initiative until something else may happen. But right now, the threat is gone.
Michael,
that count as a kill?
Counts as a kill.
Am I still restrained?
No.
Okay.
So, but initiative is still going at this moment in time.
Okay. Casimir isn't entirely sure what to do from here. So he's gonna move over and just kind of check to see how Galder's doing. And then that'll be my turn.
The dark cloud of spores surrounding this area is still raging like you're in the eye of a storm. Make a medicine check.
Medicine check, yeah.
All right, with that, it is now Aspen's turn. Top of the initiative, we have
Galder's fine.
This is round 7. Yeah, he's just snapping.
He's just snapping.
He's just snapping.
It's hard to tell.
Okay. So, this is round 7. You guys have 3 more to go. Aspen, what do you do for your turn?
Aspen is dashing 60 feet to get over here. And I guess is there any way I could do a quick assessment to see how Reveler looks or okay. It's a 12.
He is dead. You can tell that he is dead.
Damn. Okay.
His head.
Aspen will use his bonus action to cast Healing Word at the 4th level and shout at Pudak to get up.
How much healing does he get?
He will get half of 19.
9 points of healing back to Pudak.
So I wake up. No, I wasn't sleeping. And look around. Where did Beldanea go?
Her form is gone. Assume the worst.
Can
Is
I
anything else
assess?
your turn, Aspen? Did you say you end your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I
Okay,
can't do
Kodak,
anything else.
Continue on. So Kifley's on deck, Mordecai's in the hole.
Can I assess if Casimir's still in his form
Make an insight
of?
check.
Well, that's a 12.
12? Hard to read.
You know what? I've seen it twice. I didn't see it end, so I will just sheath my weapons. I can still reach him. Yeah, of course. Run over and just grapple you.
Can certainly try. Meanwhile, Casimir is like checking on Galder to see if he's alive. Like he's got his hand on his wrist checking for a pulse.
Are you back
I think
to
it's a fair
normal?
concern.
Leave that to the professionals. Rips you off. Okay, go ahead and make a strength check versus either acrobatics or strength on your end. There,
Oh,
Casimir.
he's gonna. Yeah, I mean, I can't beat that.
All right.
So I'll just grab your wrist, look you in the face, go like, "Are you back to normal?"
I cannot fight if you're holding me down.
Who are we fighting?
Aldenea. I'm still myself. Sometimes she was using her spores to control me. I'm sorry, it's been 6 seconds.
All right. Tora, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna hold my action to cast a spell, Eldritch Blast, at the sign of evil.
Okay. Noted.
There you go.
Zulkifli.
Okay, let's survey. I don't hear breathing from Revelar. Go and check him.
Medicine check.
Come. 20.
Revelor has passed.
I look around. Aspen, do you think they have magic to bring him back?
Yes, but we need to make sure that we all survive, and they do as well. They need to maintain the ritual for now.
I'll look around. Casimir! Who has the ring? Who does have the Ring of Wishes?
We'll find out.
Alright, that's it.
Mordecai, it is now your turn. Casimir is on deck.
Sorry, does Greater Restoration remove disease?
I believe
Believe it does.
Lesser Restoration does.
Also, I look very sickly, like, ugh!
Yeah, Lesser Restoration does it. So I'm going to twin spell Lesser Restoration on. Oh, sorry, I need to move first. Actually,
This is a random question, mostly because I'm curious. Can you twin spells from an item that you're using charges for?
yeah, I can twin spell anything,
I don't
but
think that's where you're sourcing the power from.
yeah, and I'm not using charges on it right now. I'm casting it as a spell slot because
okay.
the item also includes that. Because I have no charges left because I spent so much trying to make sure we didn't die. But I assume it wouldn't even matter because I'm casting it with a spell slot anyways.
Oh, the answer is yes, by the way, for your own reference.
Ah.
Anyway.
Smart service,
So
man.
twin spell, yeah, because it was Zulkifli that was,
Look Kifley and yourself.
yeah, twin spell Lesser Restoration on me and Zulkifli as we stand over Revlor's body.
Aw.
Can you raise him?
No. Nope. That was Galder's job. That was his thing, and he's also dead. So, where's that wish? And Mordecai will end his turn.
Casimir, by the way, there was a question of who has the ring of I'm sorry, not the ring, the bottle.
The bottle of wishes. Wish bottle.
Yeah. So continue
Casimir. Casimir is going to move closer to the circle if Pudak lets him go.
Do I now see if he's acting normal?
Make an insight check.
Seriously.
He seems to be fine in this moment. As far as you can tell.
I let go. I'm watching you.
Yeah, well, we have very little time left. It's not time for us to start. Let go of my wrist.
I'm letting go. I'm watching
Thank
you.
you. You're very strong. All right, Casimir's going to move a little bit closer to the circle and go, everyone expect the worst. As you can see, clearly her corruption is here until we finish the ritual. And he's going to hold just a basic attack if a monster appears near him. And that's my twin.
Okay. Top of the round.
Round 8.
It is
Two
now
to go.
round 8. There is a little bit of greenery spreading around from the druidic circle. The face of Aspen's mother is strained as there are less of her tribe here to assist with the ritual itself, and she is straining against the force of Beldanea and this corruptive effect on her own home. But the ritual is making progress. Still moves on Beldanea though.
Aspen will approach his mother and cast guidance on her.
All right, I'll roll the d4. Okay, noted. Thank you. Anything else for your turn?
He'll just stand there, watching out. That's about it.
All right, Udak, it's your turn. Toro's on deck.
You know what? I'll just go over here, get the 2, 3 in my aura, maybe even more. There we go. Middle. Call out Crimson so the weapon lights up again. And I would even say I draw the... No, wait. I will reaction Sacred Flame
Okay.
whenever something appears in range. There, that's the condition.
Tora.
I'll do the same again. I'm gonna hold my action for Eldritch Blast at the sign of enemies.
Okay. Zolkifli.
Lockstep right there. To get as many as I can within my Brad reach. Just a sec. Finicky thing. I know it was a super slick thing to make Baldinea disappear. My brand of castigation, however, does help me keep track of her wherever she goes, unless it is somehow dispelled.
So, the way I'll explain this is that because really it doesn't account for this. The form that was battling you of her, this collection of these micro bodies is gone. So the brand of castigation, it was like as if she was dead.
She's discorporated.
Think of it as the way of if you were to cast it on a simulacrum, it wouldn't affect the main body.
Right. Okay. Good to know. Thanks. I wanted to get a sense of whether I could still sense her presence, that kind of thing.
Right.
Okay. Lacking much else, I'll draw my bow and ready an attack against the first hostile that appears.
All right. Mordecai.
Yeah, Mordecai is just gonna stand here. And that's it.
Casimir.
Stand there. Don't just stand there.
Casimir is gonna. Can he do a perception check to see if anything's shifting?
I'm gonna make a perception check.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously can make a perception check. I just don't because it's 8. Everything looks fine. It's all normal.
Anything else? For your turn?
Can I hold an attack as a reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. These are really fast turns, guys. Well done.
Round 9.
Fine.
You all have fought so valiantly. But do you think that you're on the right side of this battle? You do not know who you fight for. I will see the end of you and this world. You fight for the false gods.
We fight for the mortals.
As if we join your side.
I'm actually fighting for space elves.
At initiative count 20, from the storm of these spores, a bunch of them will just shoot out, obscuring the area, basically casting the fog cloud spell over where everybody's currently standing. Does anybody have, before I do anything else, have a magical effect that would allow them to see through an obscured area such as fog cloud?
I do.
Okay. I'm sorry, from without using an action.
Yep.
So you do. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Range of 30 feet. So at the moment you don't see anything.
Yep.
Sorry, let me
Why?
give me 1 second. I'm doing something real fast.
Shit.
I need to draw things for everybody's reference. Hey, Revelor, I'm gonna use your dead body for a second. Sorry, I'll just use Galdor's.
Okay.
My bad.
Oh, hi everybody. I'm still here.
I'm gonna use your dead body for a second as the line of the night.
I've just been like watching from the sidelines, you know.
All right, so there is the fog cloud currently, and I know that you can see 30 feet total, so an extra 10 feet from where you currently are. So.
We can't see the radius from Golder.
Oh, that's right.
I can see it.
Oh, because
I
you have
can.
control of his token. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, right.
Boom.
There we go.
All right.
Can I see anything then not being in the fog?
Let me give me your thing.
Okay, sorry.
There's a token there.
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh, it's gone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I couldn't even zoom in enough to see it by the time it disappeared.
So, Tora, what you see from not being in the fog cloud, is you see Eldenea herself once again reform in the middle of the map, and these two very diseased looking dryads. Like their bodies have been taken over by her spores as well. She has not only corrupted it and taken the life from everything, she has repurposed some of it for her own means.
Does my held action go off?
Do you have range? And what do you use it on?
240 feet.
Yeah, whatever you want to use it on.
I'll use it on Beldenea. Do I get all three with the
I'm gonna get a new page for all
all
this
three
stuff.
attacks?
What?
Or Do I get all 3 attacks with an Eldritch Blast, or do I just get 1?
Is with held actions, you always get to attack all times? Like if you have multi-attack, or is it just 1 attack? Didn't someone remind
It's
me?
just one. You hold an attack.
With a spell though, it's Eldritch Blast has multiple beams regardless.
Yeah.
So
Do I just
That
get
happens all
all
at
3?
once.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you just get fire.
I'm just gonna throw all 3 on Eldenir then.
Mm.
The first one is 23.
23 hits.
The second one to hit is only a 17.
That misses. Just misses.
And then the third one to hit is a 19.
19 hits.
So that's 2d10 of force damage. For 13 force damage.
All right. At this point, you realize until this ritual is complete, she will keep coming back. However, taking her out does buy some time. I'm going to roll their initiatives.
I also have my thing go off. It was just a longbow attack. I rolled a 21 to hit.
You can't see, you're in the fog.
Oh, I'm in the fog. I apologize. Then I'm done. I'm still readying then.
So, we will continue on with the initiative order from the top with Aspen up next.
All right. So you said that we're surrounded by what is functionally fog cloud, right?
Yeah.
All right. Aspen's gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Okay. So that will remove the fog cloud.
Yes.
So just a reminder.
Strong wind blows through.
Just a reminder for everybody. Fog cloud, even with level 16, still good spell.
Yeah. Obscuring stuff is powerful. And yeah, that'll
All right, it's
That'll be
now
that.
her turn.
Would clearing the fog use Sukifli's longbow attack?
You can fire
Sure.
now that you can see. It hasn't been your turn yet.
Oh, great.
Oh, cool. Then,
Yep, cool. So, yeah, cool. That's
so
true.
Sacred Flame goes off too. Cool.
So she needs to make a dex save.
What are we shooting? Never mind.
She takes 12 piercing from me as well.
Okay.
Sorry, 12 points of magical piercing plus the psychic.
You know what?
Asmir's holding his sword, going,
I'll try Beldanea too. So it does nothing. Dex saving throw. Let's try that.
Her dex saving will be a 27.
Okay. She gets lighted up and nothing does it.
I think your formula's messed up there because it was null 3.
Yeah.
Null. Anyway, it's her turn. She is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move up, and she's going to begin casting the spell.
well, I only have 1 spell slot left, and it's a 5th level counter spell, because that's all I've got.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yep.
All right. So her spell will automatically fail, as she was casting a cantrip, and
Okay. I don't know.
Fuck
Man.
you. Fuck you.
I mean, do you want me to do the Arcana? I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to counter it.
you did it. You said it. So,
Yeah. Casimir looks winded.
she will say though, I am a god, a natural force in this world. You will not get rid of me so easily. And with that, it is now Pudak's turn.
Running up, attacking her. Definitely messing with her. Okay. Yeah, 1 attack. 2 attack. Re-attack. I'm guessing everything hits?
Did you GM roll it?
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'm looking at one screen. I'm like, I don't see it.
I was prepared for death saving throws the other way. I already went to DM. No, it's a 25 to hit, 19 to hit, 32 to hit.
They hit. Give me a total, please.
Okay. Yeah, I'm working on that. So that's a sneak attack. And you know what? Because I hit 3 times, I'm using smite. And now give me a second for total. And yes, I know fire is reduced.
Correct.
Pally things, man.
That's 113.
113 damage. All right, noted. Anything else for your turn?
Yes, just give me a second. You know what? I'm going back to my spot.
Run away! All right.
So rushing up, stab, rushing back.
Zulkifli, it is now your turn.
It has been a week. Have we established if Baldinea is resistant or immune to fire at this time?
She is resistant to fire.
Yes. Fire.
Indeed.
And
Okay.
there was something else too.
Lightning.
And she's immune to necrotic.
Correct.
Okay, good to know. I'm gonna pluck 3 beads from my necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Just the 1 bead. I pluck 1 bead from my necklace.
Mm-hmm.
And I toss it right there. Catching Baldinea and the other one here in a fireball, 3rd level. Dexterity save, DC 15.
All right. For the Dryad, it is going to be a Dex 21. For Baldinea, that is going to be a Dex 14.
Okay, Baldinea fails. I will use my reaction to cast Blood Curse of Exposure on Baldinea and remove her resistance to fire.
Okay.
This will last until the end of her next turn.
Okay.
So, 26 points of fire damage, halved for the one who passed, full for Baldinea.
All right.
Burn her with fire, guys! That's my turn.
Tora, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. With those very nice words being said, I'm going to shoot a chromatic orb at level. I guess we'll do level 7.
So good.
For a 24.
24 will hit.
That is 9d8 fire. Come on.
9
For-
ones.
Oh, that's kind of shit.
Ooh.
40 fire
So strong.
points of damage that is fire.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's better than any
Okay.
fireball Casimir has ever cast.
It's also a
Then
7th level, so.
I'll
Better than a 9th level fireball I cast.
I'll pretend to give Bardic Inspiration, but I've got no slots left, so it won't work.
All right, at the end of Thor's turn, Casimir, you are to go attack Aspen's mom.
Really? So, let's see here. Here's the
What?
question for you. I'm running past 2 people.
It's up to them if they want to use their reactions or not to attack you.
I've used my reaction.
Okay.
Pudak, this is out of character for Casimir.
He's used his reaction for Sacred Flame, though.
Sorry, shouldn't Pudak be in front of Baldinea
No,
because
it's
he
been his
attacked
turn
her?
since
He
then.
ran back.
Oh, yes, very
Oh.
Yeah,
true.
he's had his
My
turn.
fault.
So they both have their reactions, guys. I'm gonna leave it up to them what they want to do.
Yeah. As soon as I see Casimir running in the wrong direction, I'm like just gonna
Yeah. And you
Trip
can
punch.
see the like struggle in his eyes as he's being commanded. to do
just gonna try to punch him.
this. You can certainly try.
Sentinel.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
I'm rolling for Flame Tongue, but it's just gonna be a kick. Okay, I don't have anything else to do here.
Don't have an unarmed strike.
You get
it's
you get
it's a-
credit.
it's a
Ah,
natural 20. You hit.
fuck's sake.
No,
Even
no.
if I had a reaction spell, for that, I couldn't do anything with that.
That is flat 9 damage, and then critting means double because it's not a roll.
Only dice are doubled, so it's 9.
Okay, so I do kick you in the balls and you're stuck.
You
Go
kick him in
ahead
the
and roll
balls.
for Firebolt then.
Okay, Casimir takes 9 damage, and then is it at disadvantage because I'm in contact because I have 2 people next to me, or no?
Oh,
okay.
and I'm stopping you right up here, like as soon as you get in range.
Okay. Fair enough.
That was the point of watching you, like wrong direction.
20.
It would technically be back where he was because it has to be as he's leaving your range. So, 20
No.
will hit Aspen's mom. Roll damage.
That did that not roll automatically? Thanks, game. 11.
11 points of damage as it hits her square in the chest. She's still standing.
I
Michael.
will say it would be a disadvantage if he's within 5 feet of Pudak.
Well, it was 20 or 30, so.
Okay.
And Michael, Sentinel Pudak can make an attack when he gets in his range as well.
Okay, good to know. All right, so sorry, I'm just marking some damage here. All right, and now it is the little Dryad's turn. It's going to run up.
I kick Casimir.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. It is going to make 3 attacks against Casimir. The first one is going to be with its thorns.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Even your own team doesn't like you, Casimir.
It's not his own team.
22 to hit.
Nope. That misses.
All right. It's going to make another thorn attack.
23 is what you're aiming for.
23 to hit.
Yep. Just hits.
I'm missing. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Sorry, this is a really weird roll. 11 points of piercing damage plus
Okay. Seeing it's flat.
12 points of poison damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
At disadvantage, just because. Roll, baby, roll.
But still,
14.
That will
Plus
fail.
5.
You have the poisoned condition.
Is it?
Wait.
Oh,
In
plus
range.
5 because so that will succeed then.
Okay. So I'm okay.
And the last one is going to be these vines are going to shoot up out of the ground, and they're going to go after Mordecai.
It's always the vines.
Yeah, it's always the vines, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Michael just likes
funny.
tying me up.
It's like our Rule 34 character.
I need
No, it's terrible.
you to make.
What's that?
Sorry, I don't need you to make anything. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
It's
Okay, so
And when you're
roll
wrapped, you have
this
to say,
damage.
"Ulu."
No way. You're gonna
Super
take
glad
12 points of necrotic damage, and you are grappled.
that again.
Is that a contest or like am I just grappled?
You're grappled, so you have to make a. It's a secondary effect of being hit by this. So you have to make a check, a strength check. On your a strength or take my words, boss, acrobatic or athletics on your turn as an action if you want to try to escape. However, currently you are grappled by a vine that shoots out on the ground. Yes,
Okay.
it's not attached to the dryad from what you can see. All right, Mordecai, it is your turn.
Well, that right there kind of ruined what I was thinking.
Casimir's on deck.
Depends on what
I'm
you
gonna
want to
use some
do.
time to think here, because at the end of this Dryad's turn, Casimir is going to launch a fire bolt with disadvantage at Aspen.
At Aspen. Okay. There's not many things I can do left. It's kind of nice. It's a natural 1.
Ooh. Okay.
Disappointing. You let her down.
You're really, yeah.
So far, yeah, he's been a pretty bad pawn for her so
alright.
far.
All right, Mordecai, it's your turn.
Well, I gotta count that natural 1.
So I'm grappled. Yes. If I were to cast Acid Cloud, would I still be grappled? Because I turn into a cloud.
No.
No. Okay.
When you go in the cloud, you stop existing on your hard drive.
So I'm gonna cast.
I am going to attempt to counterspell that. Level 3.
From Beldenea.
Mm-hmm. So let me roll for that. What level is this? 5th level?
5th level.
Hold, please. Hold on. Let me check something.
She's got a mega bonus.
Okay. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Which
That
was a
is gonna-
counterspell button.
That will fail. She got a 15.
I'm going to silvery barbs or
She
or
failed.
counter.
She failed the counter save.
Oh, she failed.
So
Oh, so the spell succeeds.
correct. You get to cast your spell.
Sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna fly through all of them, and
And
Yeah.
Casimir.
Do you have
not Casimir, because
what's
I
your
have
movement
60 feet,
speed? 60 feet.
60.
movement speed? Okay.
and I'm gonna end right there.
All right. Roll 10d10 acid damage for each one.
And force damage if you pass through their
Nope, he doesn't take force damage.
Yeah.
oh, cool. If you move through them, yeah. Oh, cool.
And he'll
First time I've
take
seen
force
this.
damage. It'll be 6d10 force damage on him,
If he moves through them,
which you did.
yeah.
58 on the first one. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, they need to make Constitution saving throws.
so I didn't say this. I'm also gonna transmute spell into thunder damage using a sorcery point.
Okay. So, let me make those con saves. An 18 for the first one. She will get a 21. Aldenea will. And the second one will get a 27.
So the first one fails, takes the full 58.
Mm-hmm.
Beldenea takes
Half?
20, yeah, half. What's half of 58? I'm not
29.
mathing right now. 29. And then the one marked red takes half of 55.
All right.
and I take 26 damage.
It's not
26
terrible.
points of force damage.
And I need to make con saves. 8. So I just have to roll higher than a 10.
Yep.
Which I can't roll less than. I don't know why I rolled it so many times.
That is now Casimir's turn.
All right, Casimir, having expended most of his fun stuff, is just going to use his stabby stick and hit her with the singing blade because she's right in front of him. 23.
23 will hit.
So she takes 20 slashing, piercing, actually magical, and then 26, and then 19.
All right.
And then he's gonna re-up his blade song because it's about to run out. And then he is going to move within the range here and put himself, like, angle himself so that the thing is blocking any line of sight he has towards the enemies. I know they can make a move, but still.
Okay. Mordecai,
Yes.
this guy here is going to attack you.
Cool.
First one is going to be with the thorns. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That is going to be 13 points of piercing damage, and I need to con save, as you're also going to take some poison damage here. 13 points of piercing damage plus 12 points of poison damage.
So 25 total.
Yep, and then I need a con save. DC 17.
Ooh. I am going to re-roll that.
Okay.
Oh, oops. This is 17.
17, you just succeed, and you're not going to be poisoned. And you are immune to that until the start of this creature's turn once more.
Sweet.
So it's gonna make its second attack, same attack against you. That is gonna be it hits 27 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. But I am going to silvery barbs it.
23 to hit.
It hits.
All right. Let me roll these dice. 13 points of piercing damage plus 5 points of poison damage. 18 total.
Okay. And I'm going to give advantage to Zulkifli off of that silvery barbs. So if he wants to use his reaction, make an attack, he can.
Ooh, does it have to be a melee attack? Could be any weapon attack.
And he has to be a weapon attack, but it can be any weapon attack.
Here comes a longbow attack. 28 to hit.
Who attacking?
Baldeneer.
Okay.
20 points of damage.
All right. Last attack against you there, Mordecai, is going to be the same vine attack as the other one that you used against you. Does a 17 hit?
No.
So it goes to attack you, and does not. Round number 10 begins, everybody. Round number 10.
Final round. Sorry, I had to do it.
Anyone who's currently injured at initiative count 20. Anyone who's currently injured. I need
So
you
everyone?
all to make, yeah. I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Is it against a charmed effect?
It is not against
20.
the charmed effect.
injured. So
Natural one.
Taurus, the only one who doesn't have to roll.
Oh god, I'm so good at this game.
Tor's been running away this entire time.
Oh, he's only
Whoa.
29 hit points, or 26.
So
I-
DC on this was 20.
29.
So
I love this.
DC on this was 20. Let me go ahead and roll.
That's a
this.
lot of natural ones.
Your effort, I'm not saying your effort, your wounds are going to start to fester. Very similar to when you fought those creatures when you first arrived here. So, everyone, let me add this up.
Hi, Budek.
Wait, I made it.
You'll take
Yeah,
half
I know I-
damage. That's going to be 32 points of necrotic damage.
Oh boy.
Half as much on a successful one. Let me go ahead and roll for the furbolgs because they're all injured as well.
Did they? Wait.
Two on the
didn't-
left aren't, right?
Wait, didn't they get healed?
Yeah, I got healed by 9. I healed them by 9 with my.
Okay, so Aston's mom is
Master
the only one
wounds.
who needs to make the save, and she failed, so she will take that. She's looking very hurt.
And I'm dead.
Mordecai is
Oh.
down.
You're down, not dead.
Wait a minute.
The pressure is on for this
32.
fight.
I'm using Stone's Endurance. I got a chance to survive right now.
All right, Aspen, it's your turn while that happens.
I only take 2 damage.
Really?
All right.
Well done.
So looking at my stuff here, Aspen will pull out his only potion of healing, his greater potion of healing, and he will feed it to his mother.
Roll for it.
That's 16 points of healing to her.
Okay, she's looking better. Still pretty hurt though.
Yeah. And let me just see if I can. All right, yeah, that'll be that.
Holy crap.
Valdinea.
How's she looking?
She's doing okay. She's going to appear here. I believe you get to make your sentinel attack once she becomes.
No. I'm
You don't.
all out of reactions.
Okay, cool. Well, she's gonna attack you.
Yeah.
Pseudopod. That is gonna be. Oh, I don't think that one hits. A 15 to hit.
Oh, she misses. I slap it by side.
A 24
Not
to
this
hit.
one. Ah, fuck.
I think you go down, my friend.
Well, if it's the bludgeoning and the poison stuff, yes,
Yeah.
of course I go down.
Yeah, you're down. So Pudak goes down. Astri appears and just slaps Pudak to the side. There is a crack as he falls and slumps to the ground, and then she's gonna turn towards Zolkifli and use her last pseudopod attack against him.
Okay.
Does a 28 hit?
Yeah.
That will be 10 points of bludgeon damage. That will be halved.
Mm-hmm.
7 points of poison damage.
Okay. Thank you.
Pudak, I need a death save, please.
Oh yes.
Zolkifli, it'll be your turn.
She's silent, right? Now we're doing it right.
Pudak, go ahead and double check this rolling real fast.
That's never a good sign.
Pudak is automatically back with 1 hit point as he just rolled an extra 20 on his death save.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
he's up at, unfortunately, he won't be able to utilize that turn because it's the last round of combat. But then that death saves him at the end of your turn. But You don't need healed. That's good. To restabilize. So Kifley, it's your turn.
Oh, amazing. Okay, cool.
Wait. Come on. I get at least a chance of waking up, holding up my
Say
thumbs.
something.
You do that.
I'm still alive.
Terminator style.
Still there.
I stab her with the sword of the Astral Templar.
So
Or I
good.
attempt to. Nat 1, 14 to hit.
I think that's like
This
5
is-
natural ones already.
That's the fourth.
Yep.
So
I got-
many.
I got 1 hit point.
So that was an attempt. Yes, I followed up with a strike from my claws. 26 to hit.
26 on it.
17 points of damage.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I heal for, I believe, 6 points. I'll get to it in a sec.
All right.
Bonus action. I'm gonna attack one more time. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. All right.
Indeed. And scrabbling at her. That's it. That's the turn.
Feeling the pressure of allies going down, Zulkifli lets out a flurry of claw strikes. At the end of his turn, Caster, I want you to go hit Pudak, please.
That's just rude.
I know.
That's just
I
rude.
mean, it's possible I'll miss
With advantage because he is prone.
with advantage because he is prone. Yeah. It's 26 to hit. He takes 16 piercing.
Pudak goes back down. I'm so sorry.
Oh
No, look at this on the bright side. Casimir wasted a turn here.
No,
You know.
I didn't.
Oh,
These don't count as my turns.
Thor, it's your turn.
No, I mean,
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you're right. We're not stopping the ritual.
I see
What
you
on
running up. I'm
earth?
doing this while you stab me slowly.
Ooh, I'm going to use a 5th level chromatic orb on. I'll just do on Belvedere, I guess. That is a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
I shall do this as cold damage
So cruel.
for 28 chilly damage.
This chromatic orb will strike Belvedere in the chest and she will stumble backwards as the druids finish their ritual. That would have put her to 0 hit points.
Oh, so she don't have
Is
to
that-
come
wait.
back.
Is that a kill?
That is a kill.
Yes.
And not just any kill, the one that bought you enough time for the druids to finish the ritual, much like how the one previously gave you 2 rounds of free combat. So, as this happens, this orb strikes to the chest, the different fungal growths across her body begin to freeze and spread. You all are making a mistake. The world will continue to suffer for the actions you have shown today.
Go back to hell.
Aspen looks at, I guess, her dissipating form. Just flips her off. Fuck you.
And as she begins to fade, this wave of energy shoots out from the Druidic ritual. And in its wake, it's just like, as the circle continues to grow at a rapid pace, flowers and grass sprout. There are petrified bodies that once become solid. There is now the sound of birds and animals breathing air for the first time. to all of your minds, this from what you see, this world is suddenly full of some of the most wild yet beautiful greenery you've ever seen. While the Feywilds are very magically beautiful, this is very primal, uncapped, as nature would have been if there was no mortal intervention and everything was just to its natural self. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna run up to Mordecai and cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds for 14 healing, if it's still half. If it's not half, sorry. 7 if it is half still.
Aspen, can you help Pudak?
Aspen casts Healing Word at the 3rd level at Pudak.
Is healing still halved?
Mm-mm.
He regains 14 hit points.
I'm gonna bow. Well, I will kneel down over Revelor's body. Confirm that he's dead.
I'll snap.
I'll pick him up. I'll close his eyes, and I'm looking for any of the druids. Can someone do something for him?
House's mother is heavily holding herself from the staff that she holds. I do not have the strength. The only other one who could help him would be Dale.
Where is father?
He was not brought to this location like the rest of us. He will be back at the village.
You can rest for the moment, mother. Aspen casts Healing Word at the 3rd level on her.
Some of her wounds will close.
If he dies, Espen, it will be only you and me from the start. But
There's
your
also-
world, we have fixed your world. Your people, they are safe.
Yes. My people are safe after what's felt like an eternity.
Just shoulders slump, like this enormous weight has lifted. And the fur just starts to recede and dissolves away until I'm in my human form once more. Every day we have tried to find this moment. Please, Buddha, go ahead.
No, I'll just like wake up, snap back to. Did we make it? I think we did, and just lay back down.
And now grass.
Grass and rich smelling earth.
Putak.
Like look backwards up to Aspen. You got a nice home now.
You would see just Aspen kind of wearing like bittersweet expression. This is my end goal, to help my family and help my people, help my land. But many have sacrificed on the path.
As you are taking in your new surroundings, the moss-covered rocks, the the babbling brooks and streams that you can hear off in the distance, you look up and notice that the tree, this massive tree, has not regained its life. But at the center of the Druidic Ritual Circle is a new sapling, purple and bluish wood and bark, with leaves and branches that denote all the seasons within this single tree, as a sapling of the Tree of Aeons has taken root and is once again giving life and power to Aspen's home. And that is where we're going to take our mid-session break.
Yeah.
So, everyone, the second member of the coven is gone.
Yeah.
For now, the main part of her body. And we're gonna take a quick little break. If you're just now joining us,
Well, you can look back on happier times, happier, more hopeful times, on our YouTube channel, where we store all of our set episodes, including Campaign 2 and Campaign 1. You can also catch us on anywhere where you get your podcasts. If you listen to podcasts, if you happen to be someone who does laundry or washes dishes or cleans floors, maybe then perhaps you are familiar with the concept of listening to something while you do a menial task. Well, you can listen to us, our entire adventure so far, and catch up.
So you mean happier times like that time where the heroes of the realm were killed by demons in session 1?
Oh yeah, ecstatic. Yeah, they were killed by imps. Let's face it, those guys were chumps.
a very gruesome way too. Like one of them was hanging while his chest was impaled from like a splintered piece of wood from one of the buildings. Just like,
Yeah.
ugh,
Like really slowly. Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah. Those were happier times.
What a great way to start off the campaign. Anyway, everybody, we'll be back here in about 15-20 minutes. We'll see you real soon. Bye for now. And welcome back, everyone. So, real quick announcement before we continue on with the session. Don't forget that there is no Prestige Encounters next week at
What?
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is no Prestige Encounters.
There is no
Why?
Prestige Encounters.
There is no
You
Prestige
imagined
Encounters.
it.
Hawa? Next week. Okay, anyway. So, with
An ad break.
Eldenea's source of power, the majority of her form now destroyed, as she is no longer feeding off the life force of this plane, these wildlands where Aspen's tribe lives and calls their home. That is where we're going to pick up where we left off. So, you're at the ritual site. The sapling of the Tree of Aeons is in front of the old deceased tree, with many members of Aspen's tribe and his mother being present. Galder and Revelor lay dead. What would you like to do?
Aspen, seeing this whole scene, seeing the sapling, he's gonna kneel down and kind of just caress the new sapling of Aeons. With this large tree deceased next to it is sure to grow big and strong, using all of that nutrients. It is the circle of life, after all.
And we will make sure that we protect it. I have not been given the chance to properly introduce myself since I have come back. I am Aspen's mother. It was a pleasure to meet you.
I have informed them of you and of all of the ways you scared me as a child.
My name is Saffron. My life partner is Dale, and why don't we talk on the way back to our home?
Budak,
Yeah.
can you carry Galder?
Oblivion. I'll first roll over to not squish the plant. Stand up, look around. Da, I can do that. sheath my weapons and pick up Calder.
Just gonna put Revelar over my shoulders. The firemen carry him. As you know, with as much dignity as I can, but it's probably not gonna be all that dignified.
As you're walking, Aspen's mother is silent, taking in the refreshed life of this home. And remember, as her home slowly died around her, she sent her eldest son and daughter away, and just watch as those around her home, the life, the trees, the water, and her loved ones slowly turn to stone. It's all just suddenly back within a flash of a minute. It's
Your world
quite
is beautiful.
traumatizing. It is everything about nature in its primal form.
When I first meet your son, he saved my life. He and his sister, they told me about your world. I wanted to see this for a long time.
Yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful world, but much has changed. The tree, we have one less sun, and one very important star is missing from the sky.
One less star.
Yes.
You speak of your sister?
I do.
I do not sense that she has moved on from this life.
She is trapped. Trapped.
We
Valdania had friends, and the leader, Atagora, she has Astra solo.
you will get her back.
I will.
After a few more hours of walking, eventually you come to a village where people are kind of wandering around and hugging each other as they've realized that they are now back, and this is not in fact a dream. Verwolf's much like Aspen and Astra, for those of you who had the pleasure of meeting her. The
They're
first
so
thing
tall.
that Aspen experiences is a dual tackle to below the knee as Tansy and B run up and hug you, your brother, for the first time in a long time.
Oh. Hello, you two.
Tansy and B are these two twins, very younger, with hair much like their mother.
Everyone, these are my two kid sisters.
They're still tall.
Off you go.
Oh,
little
yes.
ones.
What was that?
She said, "Off you go, little ones."
Where might Mouse be?
I'm sure they're around here somewhere. As she looks over her tribe. We must find your father.
Do you have any idea where Uncle might be?
don't. At this point, a voice will say out from the crowd, Aspen, and there is your father.
For anybody watching, Aspen kind of tenses up. Father.
You did it.
Wasn't me alone.
But we could not do this without him. He is very brave, your son.
Please, all of you come to my home.
Yeah.
Yes, we have 2 friends that need help if you can spare the power.
He'll lead you into the area of a tree that is a very large trunk that's kind of been warped by the druids to accommodate what would be a home. Lifting up the curtain and guiding you all in. He kind of like flicks his hand and a small ball of fire will hop off of it and land into the middle, making a small but comfortable fire to illuminate and warm the place. And he'll sit at the head, allowing you all to sit in a circle around it. Tansy and B, along with Mouse and any other children, are not present. It is you, As's father, who is Dale, Juniper, his mother, and a few other elders have decided to join.
Saffron, his mother.
Saffron, sorry. Saffron.
Yeah.
Not Juniper, their grandmother. Anyway, Saffron. I am proud of you, my son. And I know that when the time comes, you are ready to lead our people.
Fine.
You all have saved not only my family and our tribe, but this world, and by extension yours, from the greater threat that we so carelessly ignored and were not able to handle ourselves.
I think almost no one would have been prepared for Boldenea.
You may ask whatever you wish of me, and if it is within my power to grant, I shall do it.
Can you help? I'm holding Revelar's blood. This is Revelar. He helped with the fight, but we cannot bring him back. And also, this is Golda. He also is fell.
It will take some time, but I imagine I can do the best I can to bring your friend back.
How long? We are running short on time to stop the final menace.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
Oh, the book's coming out.
The book is coming
Duh.
out.
I'm happy you can definitely help. That man there certainly saved my life.
Well, Revelor's been traveling with Aspen and Astra and Zokifli since this group gathered.
Since the secret.
Yes. He's been an awful great help to our cause. I wouldn't have imagined it at first. He is quite the shady fellow.
He still is, but he's a shady fellow with a good heart.
Of course.
He's quite frankly one of the greatest half elves I've ever known.
Wow, that's
Oddly specific.
that's like almost not a compliment.
He's a great
Okay.
guy.
Want to know about the rest of the half elves he knows.
I asked for an hour, but I can only bring back one. I only have the resources and materials to bring back one.
Okay. Bring back Galder. He can bring back Rivalo. Okay.
If that is
I
what you
think-
choose.
That is if Galder is successful. I know that Galder has the capacity to bring others back. He would also have the resources to cast the spell, but the question is,
Another question is Galder's soul even willing to come back at this point?
Why not? He is helping us every day, all the time.
How do we know that it's possible? How long does it take before his contract sets in?
when he died.
Contract.
He might not be able to come back right now.
That actually is a very good point. It's when he died, his contract took over. And his soul was taken into the realm of nightmares for a century.
We could.
There's-
I believe it was 1,000 years. He got 1,000 years. Aspen got 100.
Correct.
Galder gave his soul for 1,000 years upon his death. This frame may not be him anymore.
Like I said, would it even be possible with his soul currently trapped?
From what you all tell, worst case, Demon Lord sends one of his soldiers to jump in Galder.
That sounds pretty terrible, actually.
That sounds like quite a bad ordeal,
Yeah.
if I must admit.
Let's not invite a demon into
My-
the spirit of our friend.
Partner and I are also those who helped the realm. We fought alongside a powerful archfey named Iridia. And there was even a time in which a group of adventurers that reminds me a lot of you
Is that the keepers?
struggled to fight back and maintain the releasing of a demon known as Sleeping Winter. And we showed up just in time to assist all of them.
Oh. Sleeping Winter. Is that why that creature was chained the way it was? Were you the ones who sealed it?
The second time, yes.
Yeah. Did you know its horn creates a powerful magical item?
I
It
must
was very
admit, I
horny.
did not.
Yes, you enabled us again on our path without maybe realizing it. The Horn of Sleeping Winter creates the weapon needed to defeat Atagora.
In this case, it's not so much a weapon as it is a tool.
Tool wielded against something is a weapon. I think like a soldier, sorry.
If you cannot bring back our friend Galder, then Revelo, please. Yes, there's something we can do to help.
I just need time.
Of course.
Okay. Jump.
On a question, we came here through, let's say, portal, and our ship got destroyed, which is not the problem. I'm more concerned about our crew that was on board, and there was a dragon egg on time, so maybe we just saved your world and something else dropped by. Do you have the opportunity to check if there's something out there?
Well, I don't know how well a solo dragon egg will live in a land of the wild.
I don't know either, but at least want to mention.
Should find
it
the egg.
pleases you, we can send out a scouting party to retrieve this egg and any of those might have been left behind in the process.
Speaking of a scouting party, do you have any idea where Uncle might be?
At this point, your father's face grows stern. The face of a tribe leader who had to make a very difficult decision. You know as well as I that he was banished for what he did.
Father, it wasn't his fault.
I'll step back. He took blame.
He took blame for something that I did that I didn't even do in the first place. He was protecting me. The Coven, the people that corrupted our land, forced my hand using their strings of fate. This was something I didn't know for the longest time.
For a moment, he winces, you've wounded him. You lied to me.
Yes.
We will send out a scouting party to look for your ship and its cargo and your uncle. All of you, I ask that you leave. We will find lodging for you to stay the night, as it is getting into the later hours of the day. And I will have your friend join you momentarily.
Thank you.
With that, you guys will get up and walk out of the home.
Mm-hmm. All right, supposed to leave.
So before we leave, we should arrange last rites for Galder's body.
Well, we'll take Galder with us if that.
If it just takes an hour, I'd say could we hang out outside the house in Aspen's childhood garden and just be there for when Reveler wakes up?
Yeah.
Are we gonna bury Galder or?
I believe
gonna give
we
them a
should wait
chance?
for Revelon before we bury Golden.
Okay.
After about an hour, the curtain to the door opens up, and Revelor, as himself, because
Come on.
true resurrection was cast.
Oh.
Reincarnation.
Revelor, all of your clothing is white now.
However,
Oh, it's Revelor the White.
However,
Wait,
as much as I really hate that you guys said that, because he does in fact have streaks of white through his hair, through his because coming back from the dead is a very harsh ideal.
I suppose you only get so many chances before it starts becoming apparent.
My hair is already white. That's probably why you can't see it.
No,
Does
but
this mean
you're-
that by the time it's full white, that's his last chance?
No.
I assume that means he's old.
I will give Revelor a big pat on the back. I'm happy you're back. Good you made it
All
out.
over dead again.
I said a big pat, not a death slap.
He just got back up. He was dead 10 minutes ago. And you're just like,
Revelor. You look over, and there are 3 rope swings where children are playing. However, only two of them are in fact furbolgs. The third one is a young girl wearing a dress, appears to be human outside. These very large black eyes that take up the entirety of the visible part of the eye that you can see.
Casimir see her too?
Well, right now, Casimir is in there talking, and only Revelor notices her from across the way.
do I recognize her?
You don't.
Oh, all right. Well, that's a pleasant
She's
surprise.
sister's swinging, but as she swings, she's just staring at you. At this point, everybody else will notice Revelor kind of, his eyes are wide and he's looking across this village. And as you follow his gaze, you just see children swinging, except for Casimir, who also sees this young girl in almost a Victorian style dress.
Revelor, you can see her?
Indeed, I can. It's quite odd.
I'm glad to see you're having fun. You never stay for long. Do you have a name?
Do you walk over to her and ask this? Because she's...
Oh, absolutely.
What is everybody else doing as Casimir walks over?
I'll back up.
So Kifli, they're seeing ghosts again.
I
Got
see
demons
this.
in our blood.
Revelor, wait, you just came back. Are you okay?
Fine as ever.
How many times now? 3, 4 times dead.
Like for real or in a dream? Apparently,
Hmm.
because if you're counting the dream time, then that'll be 3.
Why would somebody count the dream?
I don't
A
know.
very weird
Some-
thing to do.
Some voice in my head told me, "Hey, you should keep track of that as well." And I'm like, okay.
You guys Casimir gets over to the little girl swinging.
You have a name?
One that you already know.
Do I? Is it in a whisper that only appears when I died?
Make a wisdom check with advantage.
Not a saving throw, just wisdom check.
That's a wisdom check.
Yeah. Hello. Roll, please. That's 19.
19. You search yourself for the answer to this question. This is in fact something you're familiar with. It's not a who, but a what, a sensation. The end of all things.
The end.
This is in fact the being of order, death.
Your death.
She'll just smile as Revelor catches up at this point. I'm not supposed to talk to you.
They said that only We're only spoken to by the gods of order when you wish. Not like the gods of the mortal plane, who walk around like fleeting children.
It's very cool that you're able to see me. It's always good to have new friends. The people I normally get to meet are just the ones I take beyond, and then they're gone. She genuinely looks sad.
That does sound sad.
So why is it only me and Casimir can see you and, say, Aspen and Zol can't see you?
You've been brought back 3 times. I'm not normally supposed to be able to come back to this realm.
Wait. So does that mean that first time was actually real?
At this point, you will hear a voice. Sister. And although you have pretty good grasp of your surroundings, whatever figure has said this was not there just a moment ago. You'll turn to see a olive-skinned woman with these bright golden eyes and curls that fall to her shoulders that have this brown and blonde color to them that seems to capture the radiance of the sun itself. She wears a top that is made of gold thread with a long white skirt. I'm sorry, like a long white dress that goes past her knees. Brother is going to be very disappointed in you when he sees that you are talking to them. But he let them see him too. I know, but we must be going now. She'll reach out her hand, a gold bracelet around her wrist for Death's hand, and without much, she'll begin to walk away.
I'm sorry if you're in trouble. It was nice to speak to you.
The woman, looking past her shoulder. I chose you all for a reason. Make the right choices when the time comes. And with another step, they'll shimmer and disappear.
We'll do our best.
What did she mean by he? Now we've already met him.
Yeah. We can't remember the names of all the gods that we met, but we've at least...
Make a history check, Revelor.
All right. It's not gonna be great. Oh, 19.
All right, continue what you're saying there, Casimir.
We can't remember the names of all the gods that we've met. But we have had at least one encounter with the gods of order. Only Nazmir was here. He was so fascinated by these beings. So, did everyone else see the second woman, or just the 2 of them?
So, what you recall, Revelor, from the things that have been mentioned is that there are a few beings of order that have been revealed to you. 3 specifically. You have time, you have death, and you have destiny.
I remember.
No.
I don't ever remember meeting him. Yeah, Revelor does say this. He's kind of like thinking out loud.
Maybe you were drinking too much that day. I joke, but it might have actually been the case.
Maybe.
There was a time, and like not too long ago, when you faced a trial where the plane of time had leaked over into the astral sea.
Yes.
And once you destroyed it, there was a man with blue skin and white hair who briefly made himself known to you before your vision faded. You did not speak. You did not get a chance to say anything. He did not say anything to you, but you saw him for just a moment.
Oh,
Time.
so
That's who he is.
So she was Destiny.
I guess so.
It's at this point that this phrase has been spoken to you over and over again by God, by demon lords, by entities far beyond your comprehension in terms of power, has been said to you over and over again. Does anybody recall what that phrase is? Destiny has her eye on you.
So, Destiny has her eye on us was not figurative. The gods of order stand above the gods of the mortal plane. They're fundamental parts of the nature of this world. We're not chosen by the gods that we worship or the devils that torture us, which means the decision we make is much more difficult than we expected.
Is it?
The decision here is easy. Stop Baldania. Save these people. Decision at home, also easy. Stop Atagora.
Seems easy. I'm not saying stopping at Agora isn't an easy decision. The question is, what do we do? If a decision comes where we have to make an even greater decision, what is at Agora? In truth, what is the truth of Tumis at the bottom of the Tower of Allura? Do we decide for the gods, or do we decide for the benefit of mortals?
Well, I'm in it for the people that are alive and running around and kicking.
Me also.
I'm also not intending to, have us kill the gods, but if that's an option. But
Like- Yeah, I cannot deny that there are gods, because there are definitely people calling out miracles.
We have literally met the gods. Like, this is not figurative. This is like we have been to court with, I mean, there's a reason why the world knows that Mordecai's god died. It's because we literally saw it happen.
But that's my point. So if we save the gods will not fix it. So the at least decision for me is keep mortals alive. Save as much as we can.
Well,
it's always the question for greater glory. Not greater good, that's weird. Greater glory.
I mean, as we're going into this, all we have had in every encounter is two different sides trying to manipulate us to make a decision. The gods are pushing us one way, the coven is pushing us another. Every mortal is stuck in a petty game.
A
Not
voice
suggest-
will be behind all of you.
Hmm.
The voice of Saffron. I might have information that will help you.
What might that be, Mother?
The temple, the ruins in which you found this Beldanea entity. There is another passageway in the back. And there you may finally find some answers that you are looking for.
I suppose I never looked deeper into the ruin.
We here do not follow God nor devil. But do not let me influence you.
Which temple was that one, by the way?
I can show you all to it. I know the way like the back of my hand.
You met her here?
Yes, in my home. That's how this all started.
Well, it is late and we are weary. Do we want to rest before we set off?
It might be wise.
But we need to say goodbye to our other friend as well.
True.
Calder. He's laying on the dirt.
Hey,
I'll
it's
say
right
that
there.
he's like on a raised
Yeah.
stone
Yeah.
platform currently being tended to by the elders of the village.
We need to find a way to send him home.
What is home for him? Did he ever say? Did anyone ever ask?
He did. It was in the Driscana Savannah in a village.
This seems like a good place to rest, though, doesn't it?
At this point, Laramie and other crew members of your ship will make their return, and the egg as well.
But not the ship, because it's
The
destroyed.
ship has wrecked.
What about... Wait, did they bring a piece of wood with a talking ghost?
Yes, of course.
Sure.
Oh,
Let's say
you-
sure.
Yeah.
Yay!
Part of the mass survived.
I am so glad to not be trapped on that ship. As you can see, and they're carrying like over half the mass. These Furbolgs are. As you can see, they are able to transport me. I did not know I was capable of doing it. It turns out it's quite a more of a distance thing rather than a material. Like I only can get so far away from it, and then I must return. And I've never been. Anyway, he'll just go on.
Well, we can't travel with an entire mast, but
Perhaps you could set me up
Oh.
a nice little spot in this keep I kept hearing you talk about during our journeys and sea together.
I suppose we-
I could entertain you with stories of my travels that are definitely true and not made up whatsoever.
Tora, can we
I approve.
move this plainly with us?
I can't carry it, but
No.
if Pudak holds it and I hold his hand,
Uh,
I don't see why not.
I would love to hold hands. And he's going to try to grab yours and just pass on through.
Well,
that's
Come morning, maybe a ritual can be performed to bring us back. My parents initially sent us to your world that way.
Yes, but if we can get the mass back to the mortal plane, we will certainly set you up at the keep. But yeah, let's say our final goodbyes to Golda for now. And then head off for the night.
Are we gonna prepare his body or anything, or just leave
They're
him?
already doing it.
They did that. What is it called? Gentle.
Gentle repose.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we loot his body.
I must warn you, though. Saffron will speak once more. That the information that you find written on the walls of the temple may come as a shock. They are the words of the true history of who these so-called gods are and
Then-
what happened to those known as Zolna and Skade.
I feel very little will surprise us at this point. It'll all just be new, useful information.
We learned some of the true story.
You've grown so much. I am sad for missing it.
Well, pressure makes diamonds.
And with that,
You're not shiny enough.
you all head to bed in these druidic homes.
Michael, but before we head to bed, I'm gonna cast a 5th level Greater Restoration on me.
Okay.
To reduce my exhaustion by 1, because sleeping only reduces it by 1, and I have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That is fair.
That's it.
I'd like to grab a moment actually with I'd like to if we share a meal with Espen's mom, I'd like to grab a moment with her to speak to her. Hello. Zulkifli. I don't know if I introduce myself.
It's a pleasure to
Your
meet you.
son. Yeah, your son and your daughter, they helped me long time ago now, when we first met. When they helped me, they said they come from a place where the people, they can offer wisdom, help for people like me. I am a Oranjarian. Personally, I can become an animal. Like you, but for me, only one animal. I journey with your son and daughter for a long time because I wanted to find a way to control myself. If I thought if I can save you, serve your people, you can teach me this wisdom. He looks down. Now I found this control. Anyway, I am not afraid anymore of hurting people near me, even when I am becoming like the tiger. I want to say thank you for giving me something to chase.
You owe no thanks to us. We owe you utmost gratitude for what you've done. The Seekers might be a meaning to many people. It's a name given to those who serve where you come from. But I hope you understand, so Gively, that you're not and never were this monster that you thought you were. You are truly a hero.
But being a hero now does not change what I did before.
No. We cannot change the things that we've done.
Only what we can do from here.
That is correct. And do you think the world is a better place for the things that you've done and where you are now?
I don't know. I hope so.
I think so. And perhaps I can walk you through some things that I know as in terms of my area of expertise here in the tribe, to maybe return to your home one day and speak to those that you believe you've wronged.
Please, yes. Teach me if you can.
But for now, you must get some sleep.
I'll bid her a good night, and I will get some rest.
Anything else before anybody?
I'm gonna approach Casimir.
Oh, I'm trying to sleep. I have no magic left. It's the only time having this voice actually works. It's like that cranky person you just woke up. Yeah. What? Yeah. No, you can't touch my spellbook.
Tell me a story.
No, Casimir, I have a favor to ask of you.
Yeah. Okay.
Sound more dead than I do.
Can you? I don't trust myself with this anymore. Can you hold on to it?
Hold on to what?
Mordecai's gonna pull out his wand and hand it over to Casimir.
You are in children.
I am not touching your wand. I already have one cursed weapon, and you need that when we go to Fairstyle.
Yes, I'll use it then, but these powers it gives me, the cost is too great, and I can't seem to control myself with it. So, just until we get there.
I don't know if I trust myself enough if I take it.
A voice will ring out in your head, Mordecai.
Of course it does.
Mordecai. So ready to give up after all we've been through together? I don't think that you would want that at all. I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
That tracks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've been there. Got my deep, sick voice on.
That's a natural 20.
For a total of
26.
As this voice, this voice of madness slowly begins to creep back into your mind, there is a mental shouting of no by you, and you slam down the walls and shut him out.
Take it, Casimir. I can't.
Drop it. Just drop it.
I'll drop it on the floor in front of Casimir and scurry back from it in a panic. I'll use it when we need it, but until then, I can't.
If I had Calder here. These things that we carry, they're curses. They give a benefit. But dropping it doesn't remove its infection from your mind.
I wanted to look for Casimir too.
I'll say
Like
you walk
standing
in
there.
at this point.
Putak, good timing.
Got a drink in my hand.
Putak, can you get the bag of holding from Zulkifli? We need to drop this in there.
Duh. I was just about to drink with you on Fallen Comrade.
Oh, we will. Sorry, we're just dealing with a existential crisis. That's not existential.
I'll go and pick it up.
Don't pick it up.
The bag of holding or the or the wand?
The bag of holding, not the wand. No one touched the wand.
Well, how are you gonna drop it into bag of holding?
Well, he pulls out the obsidian sword, which he hasn't killed anyone with since he picked it up. These are cursed.
Yeah, I know.
So,
And that means both of you are cursed. Does one of you want to be removed of that stuff? No, you always said no, no, no. So
no. I mean,
even if I pick up, it's still his.
well, I mean, I don't know how that works, honestly. I'd rather not take chances. Like, if we could, like, pick it
Okay,
up another way.
I'll throw big t-shirt on it and then grab a both.
Like he's picking up a pile of dog poo, just like through a bag. Like
Casper's gonna balance it between the singing blade and the obsidian sword.
Like big bladed chopsticks.
Yeah. Yeah, that goes.
And you put it in a bag of holding? Like, is the bag of holding in the room with us now? Or
No. I just said when
No.
you get the bag of holding.
Well, I'm just gonna call out the door, just like, Tukivli, we need bag. They're having problem with cursed item.
You hear this from
I'm outside
downstairs.
meditating, guys.
You're downstairs. This is when you finish talking to Saffron.
Okay. I'll like slowly make my way up there. Take like
And
a
bring
while.
more liquor.
And Revelor. It's everyone.
I stop and I go back for some cups. Tray.
They're still balancing this wand between this legendary magical item and a cursed sword.
Just leave it on the floor.
This is the only way to stop Pudak from picking it up.
Come back. Okay. Hi.
Alright. Hold the bag of holding open.
Why?
Because the wand is cursed and we're gonna put it in there.
No.
Why?
no.
Why no?
No one is cursed. You want
We-
to what? Give me the cuss.
No, I want to put it in the extra dimensional plane that's inside of your bag. Which
Ah,
is not right.
no.
No.
Okay, good night. Turn around at least.
Oh wait! I called you here for drinking on Calder.
Oh, okay.
These two
Start
were
pouring
playing
more.
with cursed item.
Okay. And I'll put some cups down in front of everyone.
Somebody else have a bag of
Revelor sticks his
holding.
head in.
Revelor!
Somebody stay drinking. Ah,
Revelor, do you have a bag of holding still?
There's technically two bags in the party.
Or Aspen, who has the other bag of holding?
I do.
it's also in the bag of holding.
There's two, right?
Yeah, I have them both.
What? You didn't
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other one back? You get the other one back
Mine?
to Aspen.
This is Astras.
Yeah, but
Yeah, why would you not give it back to her brother?
Because I keeping it safe. in case.
And you're saying he can't?
I look at Aspen. Never asked me.
Look at the guy not in the room.
At this point, I think everyone's coming in.
Sure, everyone's arriving.
I'm just pouring cups.
There's a lot of
Somebody say drinking? Uncorks one of his bottles that he's had.
These triticums are not very big, guys. Everyone can hear you in the house.
Mordecai's gonna go up to Revlor with his cup. I need all of that.
Casimir, did I
Not all of it, but you can have some.
betray your trust?
I don't. I just need. I can't touch this. I don't know
sorry.
what would happen if I do.
Why do you want to keep this thing?
Because he needs it for us to stop. For us to stop Yundaba Leg's siege against Rivermore. We need 2 of these focuses, and after that, we can dispose of it or destroy it.
So we carry this thing, and then you use it, become cursed, and then somehow you destroy it.
He's already cursed by it, but sorry, Mordecai, I've turned your shame into a public spectacle. You remember what happened with the amulet, Zokifli?
I came to you in confidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which we managed to pawn off on someone.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can't.
Did I kill your plan?
More just, we need a way to keep it safe from him until he has to use it.
You could just hold on to it as Mordecai kind of just walks towards the corner of the room with his cup, away from it.
If it's this big of a problem, I'll hold on to it.
No.
Okay. Fine. Whatever.
Okay, I'm not gonna push it. Okay.
Listen, this is
Alright. Okay. You want to put this inside the bag. You promise this is not going to become new monster.
I have no idea. Will the curse pass onto the bag of holding, or?
That's not quite how these work. They're packed weapons.
Yeah. I don't know how this works, but
My demon's been being mean to me. I want to get rid of it.
I figured the bag of holding, and you are one of the most resilient people we have in this party. A bag of holding, you're not likely to want to grab this infernal focus and use it for your own benefit.
Okay. First, I reach in, get the tentacle rod.
There you go, Mordecai.
And then if you want this instead, you can.
I don't want anything anymore.
I'll just sort of I'll run these horrible fluffy tendrils all over the wand, and I'll just sort of like enmesh the tendrils around it, and then I'll just sort of drop it into the bag. Listen for a sound.
There's no sound.
It makes no sound.
What is it like when you hold a cursed weapon and a legendary weapon that both have voices at the same time? That can't be fun.
Just
You know
fighting.
what? We'll find out, because what happens next is a story for another time.
Well, that's how we're gonna open next time.
Oh my god, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Remember, there won't be any Prestige Encounters next week. But the week after that, there will be Prestige Encounters as we near the end of this campaign. See y'all then here at twitch.tv/LichSouls. I'm going to pass on over to Jeremiah.
What a wonderful session. We had a very hard fought fight, and we had 2 character deaths, and that's a pretty big deal. I mean, like Revelor came back, and he's himself. I was kind of looking forward to like him turning into a dwarf or something funny like that, just being like half of Revelor. But yeah, wonderful session, and really important, part of the story to get through. Honestly, I can't wait to see what happens next. That'll pass it over to Noah.
Huge mission accomplished. Well done, everyone. My goodness, this has been something that some of us have been working towards since session 1. So hooray! I'm sorry I murdered your plan. Do you know who can raise your plan? Galder. Bring him back. He brings everything back. We'll get there. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody. Catch us later. Quentin, welcome back to life.
And such a life. It's good to be back too.
Alive?
Yeah. I'm alive. But yeah. Didn't get to do much that session, but it's great that I don't have to, spend next week writing up a new character sheet. Because
2 weeks.
2 weeks, sorry. Oh, that would have been plenty of time to write one. Anyway, but still, I'm glad
Bring it back,
Revelor's I'm glad Revelor's still around and still kicking, because I want him to see it through to the end. So yeah, as always, thank you to everyone tonight who was chatting up in chat. Thank you to all of our wonderful players for bringing this wonderful story to life, and thank you to Michael, our wonderful DM, for bringing us together with this amazing story that he has written us. So yeah, I got nothing else. So Guy, why don't you take it away?
Yep. It's always fun when a man asks you to hold his wand. And certainly is that how you end off the night.
Happy Pride.
Yeah, happy Pride. Yeah, no, great session. Lots of fun. Really crazy, long fight, and fascinating to see where the story is going to go, as we've now met all three of the gods of order. But honestly, I'm going to keep it quick. Mordecai, Caleb, take it on.
Well, Zulkifli kind of busted the plan with that hardline no. But aside from that, this was an awesome session. I love these really intense fights where I had like 2 spell slots left at the end of that, and no other resources for anything, and 14 health, which wasn't even a real 14 because I was down at the end actually. But yeah, it's such an awesome experience. It was kind of crazy having like a 3 session long fight, but that's what happens at these high levels. So yeah, thanks for the awesome sessions, Mr. DM. And with that, I'll pass it over to Killian, who plays Pudak.
Yeah, that was a great intense fight. I dropped several times. And some very nice RP like right afterwards. The whole Aspen thing, I love to listen to it, and happy to be part of this. So giving it over to Max Health Tora.
I mean, yeah, everyone keeps saying really intense fight. I didn't get hit once. And you know what? I killed the boss. I'm pretty sure I just won that fight, and I just did everything. So yeah, I'll go kill Adagora next, and then I'll probably kill the bad guys in Campaign 3. And
Hey,
then...
how much do you think that
I don't know.
horns are worth?
You should just not bother to long rest.
Oh yeah, I just went to do the long rest because I don't need it. Because I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just fulfill my long rests. But no, I'm obviously joking. That was a very cool fight. I had to use my brain to not get hit, which wasn't very fun. But with that, I'll pass it over to the DM.
Thank you so much there, Tora, aka Josh. And thank you to everyone who was watching, and thank you to everyone who was part of the session today. And I'm gonna leave everybody with the following wisdom. If you're on a dating app and somebody tells you that they're into roleplay, they do not care that you're a level 14 invocation wizard with an intelligence of 19. So keep that in mind, everybody. And with that, we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Und gute Nacht.